Oh, a fine shot there on a great afternoon for baseball from Motown. Twins and Tigers. Next. First opened in the millennium year of 2000. There's a look at Comerica Park here in Detroit. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the Central leading Minnesota Twins and the Detroit Tigers. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here with you for this AL Central Division matchup. Alongside me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, a couple of right-handers set to square off here in the opener.
All right, let's check in on the numbers on these guys so far this year, and they're definitely going to have to battle the elements out there a bit tonight. They've got the cold, they've got the wind, and that's not an ideal situation. But in many ways, it's much tougher on the hitter than it is the pitchers. So I'd expect each of these guys to be working in with the fastball. Get it in a little bit more than usual.
All right, Steve, EK will join us in a moment, but before he does, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Minnesota Twins, as their starting nine tonight will look like this. Alfredo Simon will get the call to face these guys. He's one of those pitchers you can't allow to fall into a comfort zone out there, because if he settles down and has success in the early going, it does wonders for his confidence. The leadoff hitter makes his way toward the plate, and we are ready for baseball. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a cold strike one.
Yeah, you know, first time through, he likes to start guys off with a fastball, and it's a good one too. You know, he'll run it up there in the mid-90s.
And that's in there as well, so it's 0-2 to start the night.
At the very least, he's showing some patience here to start the ball game. You know, that'll be important for him as we move along tonight.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Not the warmest night you'll see around here, and even 50 degrees at game time. Swing, and ooh, he saws him off with that one. No problem here, one away. So one away here in the Minnesota first, and with that, let's take a look at the defense for the Detroit Tigers. It's brought to us by the folks at Majestic. If it happens in baseball, it happens in Majestic. Marco Scutaro will stand in now. He homered in the ballgame yesterday. Swing and a high pop-up. Could be tough back behind third. Castellanos takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Obviously, it'll be very important to keep these top two guys off base going forward. They're the ones that set the table and make this team go. So that's a good job here to set them down to start the ball game.
Joe Mauer will get his first opportunity now. Currently the American League's leader in stolen bases. Hit hard to short. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. But the recovery throw will be in time to first. A good job that time of not giving up on the play, and the inning is over. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. Twins nothing. Tigers coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Here's a look at the starting lineup for the Tigers now. And there you get a look at the starting pitcher, whose job it'll be to keep these guys in check. His number's right there on the right side of your screen. Defensively, the Twins will align themselves like this. Rajai Davis will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Leading out for the Tigers, center fielder, Rajai Davis.
First pitch swinging here as this ball's hit toward the hold and through into left for a leadoff single.
Well, things are looking up for these guys to start the ball game. They get a 1-2-3 top half. Then now, leadoff single here in the home half. Off to a great start.
Jose Iglesias will stand in, and you see what he's done over the past 4 games, as hot as they come. Big hole on the right side. Here's the first pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And a sinker sinks too much there as it bounces into the catcher's glove. Grounded foul. Here comes the 1-2 to 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Line hard, but this will be a foul ball. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
Well, there's no question that the sinker away has always been this guy's bread and butter pitch. You can see where it is on show track, and you're just not going to get a better location than that pitch with 2 strikes.
Miguel Cabrera will get his first opportunity here, and he enters play 3rd in the American League batting race. First pitch on the way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Runners on first with 1 down. Fouled straight back. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Now another 0-2. And there goes Davis. Pitch inside. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
And later in the game, maybe you question this decision to run because you worry about taking the bat out of the hands of one of your best hitters. But here in a scoreless game, I doubt they're going to put him on. So that was a good job to take what's given to you.
And he just does manage to fight this one off as it's fouled away. Fooled badly there as he reaches out to hit this one on the ground toward the hole. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
And I just think this is one of those swings where you just get committed a little bit too early. By the time he realized this thing was going to break out of the strike zone, it was just a little too late to hold back.
Victor Martinez will dig in here, and he'll do so with the 8th best average in the American League entering play. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch, and he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now.
Hey, it's danger any way you look at it right here. You've got a base open, but you've got an even better hitter waiting on deck. So I don't think I'd be working around this guy. I'd be forced to go right after him.
Think he would have liked the green light there. It's 2-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he lays off again. Ball 3.
Yeah, he's got a base open, but I don't think you want to put 2 men on for that guy in the very first inning. No thanks.
The 3-1. And a full count now, 3-2.
And on the mound, you'd like to finish this off, but still, you don't have to lay one in there on 3-2.
And a good sinker there as it's bounced to third. Throw on to Mauer will be in time, and that retires the side. 1 left for Detroit. After 1, no score. Number 61 will stand in now. 2 hits and 5 trips for him in yesterday's ball game.
Number 61.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1.
Well, this is a spot where it helps to have a 2-seam fastball like that so you can work in on the right-handed hitters.
And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. Swing and a line drive to center field. And stretching for it is Kinsler, but it's out of reach. A base hit.
You talk about getting the bat head out in front. This is rifled up the middle. Can't square up a baseball any better than that.
Corey Hunter will take his first cuts now. Currently second in the American League in home runs. Runners off for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw not in time as he steals second.
Boy, I think he's pretty lucky to get in there safely on this play. It's a decent jump, but I think a good throw might nail him down there. Instead, you see it's wide of the mark, off to the shortstop side of the base, and he's able to beat that tag to get in safely.
No one out with a runner at second. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, of foul ball. Fastball got him looking as that had 2-seam action on it. 1 gone.
Not even the best players are immune to a bad call from time to time. I mean, to me, That's not a strike.
19.
And I think to him, that's not a strike either. But, hey, the guy in blue, it's strike 3, and he's the only one that counts.
Vargas will take his cuts now. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. Swing and a ball headed towards the hole, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And the opening salvo is fired here as they take a 1-0 lead.
Got a fastball to his liking. It was middle in, so he was able to turn on it and pull it right through the hole to pick up the RBI.
Danny Santana will get his first shot here with the runner at first now and 1 away. Runner goes for second. Fouled back. Throw over to first. Oh, and it froze him, and they got him.
This is all about quickness with the right-handed pitcher on the mound. Here, they catch him in between steps that time, and the result is an easy pickoff.
And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Wow, no chance of getting on top of that fastball. I mean, that's helmet level right there.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. Guys will catch on quick.
Reaches and hits this one hard the other way, but foul. Ready with another 2-2. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Brian Dozier would be next if they can keep this inning alive. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And, whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4 according to Woody Keller.
Yeah, that's nice to see a little patience up there. These guys have been what I would call overly aggressive these first few innings. Finally, somebody's figured out the importance of maybe taking a pitch or two.
Brian Dozier will stand in, hoping to put together a 2 or 3 hit game here, as you see the numbers have fallen off a bit over these past 8 ball games. And this is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. He's running towards second. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time as he's able to thwart the pitch out.
Yeah, and you figure if you guess right on a pitch out, you're going to throw the guy out 9 times out of 10. But even though they sniffed this one out and the throw's not all that bad, they still can't get him at second base.
2 out here and a runner at second. Now a spin and a throw back to second. Smart to keep an eye on him. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Just tried to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Now, he does have first base open, so he doesn't have to come in right here. He can try to make that perfect pitch, and you know what? If he misses, who cares?
And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. This is hit sharply to the left side. That's in there, base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
And he tries to run this splitter in there about thigh high, but he does a good job of generating that bat through the zone quickly, and the result, a solid single.
Kurt Suzuki will get his first shot at it here, and he's got to be hoping to turn things around because you see the numbers over the last 5 games. Not much going on there at all. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1.
Well, he's been in a tough stretch offensively, and this sure ain't going to help.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Yeah, that pitch is still up a little bit, but at least this one was out on a corner. But I don't think I'd want to be making a living up there too much.
Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. And a big strikeout there. They'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. Twins forced to settle for 1. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Twins lead it 1-0. Yoenis Cespedes will start things off in the bottom of the second.
Leading off for the Tigers, left fielder, go Tigers, Yoenis Cespedes.
He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. And this is hit sharply toward the third base coaching box, a foul ball. And he takes a big swing here, but this winds up a little tapper to the left of the mound. And he's retired, 1 away.
Batting 6th, right fielder, J.D. Martinez.
J.D. Martinez will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Pitching him pretty careful here, wouldn't you say?
Well, it's possible to be too careful. I mean, this is not a Silver Slugger Award winner up there. You want this guy to hit the ball and put it in play.
Here it is, the 3-0. And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here.
And you'd like to say, good job there, good eye. But in reality, nobody's swinging at that pitch. It's not even close.
So a runner on first with 1 out now. And that'll bring in the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Ready with another 0-2. And this will be fouled away. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
Oh, classic strikeout pitch there on 0-2. It's one he loves going to, but great recognition there at the plate to lay off.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
As you can see right here, his timing just seems to be off a little bit at the plate right now. And you know what? That can happen during the course of the season. You're not always going to have your good swing. And he's the kind of guy that's got a lot of moving parts in that swing. So maybe he's at the point now in the season where he might need just a little time off so he can get back to the basics.
Nick Castellanos will get his first cuts here with 2 gone now and a runner at first. And here's the first pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0.
You get a good look right there. Already 33 pitches now through an inning and 2/3. That's an awfully high number this early.
And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1. Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Now a swing and a ground ball back up the middle. Oh, and that drills him on the mound as it veers off toward short. But the recovery throw will be in time to first. A good job that time of not giving up on the play, and the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. More in a moment on the show. Number 70 will be the batter. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Center fielder, number 70.
Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. 1 away here to begin the 3rd.
And that's one of those plays where you might need to reinforce the laces on your glove after this inning ends. This is a fastball, and it is hammered. I mean smoked. But he ends up with nothing, and his average is going to go down.
Marco Scutaro will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And this will get all the way out into the bullpen in left center. It's gone. A home run. It's a solo home run for Marco Scutaro. Number 10 for him on the year, as the Twins have taken a 2-0 lead.
You just can't throw that pitch right there. That swing tells a story right there. I mean, he got all of that one. Remember, he homered in yesterday's ball game too, so he's riding a pretty good hot streak these past couple of days.
Joe Mauer will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one.
Now batting, first baseman, Joe Mauer.
First pitch coming. And a high strike there, 0-1.
Now that he's fully loose out there, you can see he's getting a little more zip on that fastball than he had coming out of the gate.
Programs over here. Get the program.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Up high, 2-1 now.
Yeah, and he's got to be careful not to give up yet another home run here in this inning. So you can see they're approaching with caution here.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Number 61 waits on deck. He likely had ball 4 that time, but couldn't hold back on the swing, so that moves the count to 3-2 now. Now the pitch. And he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Yeah, he knows he's already given up 1 home run in the inning, so this wasn't the most aggressive sequence we've seen. He winds up losing him on 3-2.
Number 61 will stand in with a run in, 1 out and 1 on here in the inning. And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike, 0-1.
And EK, I don't know about you, but I really hated getting a bad call on that very first pitch.
Hey, jeez, it puts you just in a terrible frame of mind.
And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Way outside. 1-2.
Got to be careful here with a run in already. You don't want to let one get away from you and lose the possibility of a double play.
Goes the other way with a fastball and sends it deep down the right field line. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as the Twins are looking good here, up 4-0.
And that's already 2 home runs he's coughed up here in the first 2 1/3 innings. He's not fooling anybody out there, and they just keep pouring it on.
Corey Hunter will dig in here. Took a called third strike his first time.
Corey Hunter.
Now a fastball. Look out as he has to duck out of harm's way there.
Feels like he's kind of relied a little too much on that fastball.
And it's gotten him into trouble. I think guys have just gone up there looking for it, and usually they wind up getting it.
3 runs already home here. In tight again, and it's to 2-0 now.
Well, he almost hit him on the last pitch, and he's showing he doesn't care. He's coming right back inside.
Outside, 3-0 now. No, you start to worry that maybe this already has the makings of a short outing.
And that's not what that man right there wants to hear. He'd hate to have to make a change this early, but he might have to.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Yeah, a much better pitch there than the one he threw on 2-0.
And this is on the ground for Kinsler at second. And, oh, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
And, you know, this is one of those plays that just has to get made. He's got the shortest throw on the infield, but for whatever reason, he just fires this one wide at first, and he's going to get stuck with an E4.
Vargas will stand in, an RBI single in his first appearance.
Get the double play for crying out loud.
Now a move over to first. Don't want to forget about him. Here's the first offering. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
Now out at second base, you'd like nothing more than to get another ground ball. Maybe get a double play to help out your pitcher.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
And I think that's been a big part of the problem so far. He just can't locate his fastball, especially in situations where he has to.
Runners on first with one down. This is a hard hit ball back up the middle, and he's going to have his second hit tonight as it's into center field for a base hit. Throw comes back in quickly, so put the runners at first and second now, still with only one away.
And another hard hit ball off of him right there. And that's not the first one he's allowed so far. As you take a look at his line, not too much to write home about right there. This has not been one of his better performances at all.
Danny Santana will step in now with 3 home in the inning and another 2 men out there on base.
This inning's really starting to unravel quickly from a defensive point of view. This is where you need a nice pop-up in a big way.
And a ball, 1-0.
Pretty good speed here coming out of that left-handed batter's box, so it's no sure thing that a ground ball means a double play.
And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd, a foul ball. And this could wind up being a bullpen kind of game as we've got action down there right now when we're only in the 3rd inning. A little bit outside, 2-1.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
Pickoff move to second, runner back standing. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And that pitch comes over to catch the corner. It's 2-2 now.
A little conviction behind that fastball.
Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away.
Well, this curveball, it just disappears. He thinks he's right on it at the plate, and look where it winds up. Completely out of the zone. And that's what you want as a pitcher. You want hitters to chase pitches that aren't strikes.
Brian Dozier will stand in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third. Right down Broadway that time. Strike one.
You can bet they'd love to have him get out of this without having to call in that bullpen just yet.
Swinging a hard liner to center field. Davis will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Twins 4 and the Tigers nothing. Back now with Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, as catcher Alex Avila gets set to start things out here in the Tigers half of the inning. Pitch on its way to Avila. First pitch misses here to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 9 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1.
We've seen that same pitch be called a strike more than once.
Up top, it's 2-0.
And I think with no one on base, this is a guy you need to come after. I certainly wouldn't be afraid to give him a fastball here.
Fouled straight back. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
And there you see the leadoff man on deck, and they'd love to get someone on base when this lineup turns over.
Just does stay alive as this is fouled back. This for Scudero at second. And the throw on by Scudero's in time for route number 1.
Oh, no.
Now batting, center fielder, Rajay Davis.
Rajay Davis will stand in. He singled to lead off the home first. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Now a swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. Hunter is back to the track as he takes it for route number 2. So close, but not enough on the fly ball there, and that's a story these guys have heard before as we take a look at the list of teams with the fewest home runs this year. And as you can see there, they find themselves hovering just a few spaces above the bottom in the entire American League. Jose Iglesias will get another shot, called out on strikes his first time around. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup, so you can't let your guard down.
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
And that's right where you want to be throwing those sinkers, but he's doing a good job at the plate of not chasing.
Now he runs up and gets this one down. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Down in order go the Tigers. They trail here 4-0. Kurt Suzuki will stand in now to get us going here in the fourth.
Minnesota, catcher, Kurt Suzuki.
Swinging anything. Sweet.
Now a ball hit foul down the line in right and in amongst the fans. On the ground towards second. Throw to first in time, one gone here in the fourth.
The batter, number 70.
Number 70 will take his third shot at it now. He's 0 for 2 thus far here tonight. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for...
Come on, Tigers, let's go.
And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball. Seems like there have been quite a few of these easy takes here in these first few innings.
Actually, a lot of easy takes. He's making it much too simple for these guys to get into good hitters counts.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. 4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. And this is hit hard on the ground to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
And here's a guy that needed a quick inning after giving up 3 runs the last time around. He's got the first 2 outs here. He's looking a lot more determined out there now.
Marco Scutaro will step in. He homered his last time around. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
Now a swing, and oh boy, ground balls have ruled the inning. A third straight right here. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Down go the Twins in order, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Miguel Cabrera will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth.
For the Tigers, first baseman, Miguel Cabrera.
Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1. Grounded to third. And taken in out there for the first out.
The designated hitter, number 41,
Victor Martinez will stand in. He grounded out his first time. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
And if you're wondering, that's 52 pitches now through 3 1/3.
1-0. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. And this one will be out of play off to the left. Sinker, and that's ruled strike 2.
Boy, his control has been outstanding so far. And there's another pitch right on the black.
Sets the 2-2 pitch. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. Waiting his turn on deck, Yoenis Cespedes. Ball hit high to the right side, but this will get into the seats. Foul. Here's a fastball that he laces the other way into left, and this will split the gap for extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
We'll get a good look at this from up in our press box camp. You can see the two outfielders give chase, but this is almost perfectly between them as it finds a gap for a double.
Yoenis Cespedes will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. For Martinez, he picks up his 6th double so far on the year. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. No runs, 2 hits, 1 error for the Tigers thus far. Popped him up. Over to the left, but playable over in foul ground. Number 61 is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
We'll take a look at this on ShowTrack, and that's been an effective location for him so far. He's really been handcuffing these guys inside, and he gets another pop-up out of it.
J.D. Martinez will dig in. Drew a walk his first time around. And this is going to be a foul ball. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Oh, 1 is a circle change that's over for a called strike.
And after walking him the first time around, he's all business here in the second at-bat.
Close to the bag at second there. Now the pitch. Now a little tapper here up the first baseline. Boy, and slow out of the box that time as he's tagged out quickly. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Joe Mauer will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
For the Twins, first baseman Joe Mauer.
Now the first pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0.
Well, this start's been a real bear for him so far. You see the pitch count here to start the 5th. That has to be a concern.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Hit hard. Foul. High in the air and deep down the left field line. And he will make the running catch here, deep into the corner. Not an easy play by any stretch, and that's the first out.
Yeah, this is a really tough play for a left fielder here, especially when he's moving to his right, because there's almost no foul ground here until that wall comes right up in your face. So just a great job to stay with that play.
And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1. Bases are empty, one man out. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and yes, he went around. It's strike 3.
Wow, he's using that fastball to devastating effect out there now. So he gets another out here. That's 7 in a row now he's set down.
Corey Hunter will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
And it looks like he's rebounded pretty well from that rough inning a couple innings back. He put up a 0 last time, and he's close to doing it again.
And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1.
And now with that pitch count getting up there just a little bit, you can see that some of these pitches are missing just a little farther away than they were earlier.
And he misses. 2-1. Now a hard liner, but foul. Swing and a ground ball to short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They lead it 4-0. Ian Kinsler will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
First pitch coming. Sinker's in there. No balls and a strike.
I think if you gave him another chance, he'd be swinging at that one. That was a great pitch to hit.
Come on!
Now a swing and a ground ball to third. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head.
Well, everything looked okay here on the pickup and transfer, but then you see him just fire this thing straight into the box seats down there. That's going to be scored in E5 and a lucky souvenir baseball for one of the fans.
Nick Castellanos will stand in. He grounded out his first time. 1. There's a ground ball now and a chance for Mauer at first base.
Well, if you're going to make an out, you have to make a productive out. And that moves a man up to third now with just one away.
Alex Avila will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
Oof. That high fastball is definitely a pitch guys will pop up, and that's what he's looking for on the mound. So that's good restraint to hold back and not swing.
A man at third with one away. And this winds up inside for a ball, 2-0 now.
Runner on third, one away. Maybe the thinking here is, if we walk him, we walk him. At least this gives us a shot at a double play to get out of this.
You can do it.
Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Well, this is nothing more than a swinging bunt, but it's going to be enough to get that run home from third as he scores on the ground out.
Rajay Davis will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far. First pitch coming. He tried to hold up there, but here's a check swing grounder to the right side. And Mauer will step on the bag at first, and that ends the inning. So it's 1 run, no hits in the inning, 1 twin error, and no one left on base. 5 innings complete. The Twins are in front, 4-1. Al Albuquerque will get the call here as he'll start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 62, Al Albuquerque.
Vargas will get things started here in the top of inning number 6.
Designated hitter, number 19.
Get your hot dog, yeah?
Swinging a ball hit hard on the ground to first. And he'll take this to the bag, 3 unassisted for the first out.
Well, that's pretty nice. You come into a ball game, you throw 1 slider, and you get yourself an out. Now, that'll help you settle right into the game.
Danny Santana will dig in. Strikeout victim his last time. Now the second pitch of the inning is sent on the ground out to second. And a high throw as Cabrera's got no shot at it.
Pretty dangerous here for a first baseman. This throws high and it's to the home plate side of the bag. So when he leaves his feet, he's really exposing himself to that runner coming down the line. The overthrow, that was bad enough, but a collision there would have really been bad news.
Brian Dozier will dig in. He lined out hard in his last time around. And it looks like a right-hander's got enough to throw in the Tiger bullpen. First offering on the way. And this is low, ball 1. And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1. Big swing there as it's hit pretty well out toward deep left field. And now he has some trouble with it in left. Around third and being waved on home. And they'll add one more to the lead. It's now a 5-1 ball game.
Yeah, he gave it all he had out there in the outfield. Watch as he tries to close on this thing. He leaps as high as he can, but it's just out of his reach. Run's going to come in to score in what'll turn out to be an RBI double.
Kurt Suzuki will dig in for the third time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first two trips. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Spin and a throw back to second, and he's back easily. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
And even on 1-2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking here. You've got to put this ball in play.
Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Well, just the perfect 1-2 pitch there. They take him out of the zone with the slider, and he can't help himself.
Number 70 will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far.
Hold him back right here. Come on now, let's go. Come on now, let's get a game right here.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Throw it by it. Come on, let's get the job done. Quick.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Right here. Right now.
Hit on the ground to shortstop. Throw in time, and the side is retired. One for the Twins on this swing by Brian Dozier. Bottom of the 6th coming up. It's the Twins 5 and the Tigers 1. Jose Iglesias will stand in to start things off, as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
In fact, just one hit between the 1, 2, 3 hitters combined. So apparently the table setters have not been getting their chores done.
Come on, Jose.
Swing and a shot toward right center. This will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
And that slider's been an effective pitch for him, no doubt. As you take a look there, what his pitch breakdown looks like so far.
Miguel Cabrera will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far.
Let's go, Miguel.
First pitch is a sinker for a called strike 1. For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
And well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And this will be corralled by Mauer, and that's out number 2. So he's just a third of an inning away from putting up another 0 as we take a look at the ball clubs with the lowest team ERAs. And you can see that this staff currently leads the AL in that category. Victor Martinez will dig in now. 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch to him. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
I like how he's approaching things here. He's got a good, safe lead, so he's not setting guys up or wasting a lot of pitches. He's coming right after everybody.
And this is hit well towards the hole. And Martinez is going to have himself a base knock.
And they're able to keep the inning alive as you check out the numbers on his performance so far. That's just the third hit he's allowed to this point. He's been pretty much in control the whole way.
Yoenis Cespedes will get a shot here with 2 away and a runner at first now following the base hit.
And that 2-out single seemed harmless enough, but anytime you extend the inning to allow this guy to get a shot with a runner on, you better be careful.
Circle change, too low, ball 1.
Now you got to regroup after the 2-out single. You're in a dangerous spot in the lineup, so the inning's not over yet, not by a long shot.
We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. Breaking balls in there that time, 1-1.
Oh, man, he must have been looking for something else. That was a curveball that had "hit me" written all over it, and he couldn't pull the trigger.
One pitch on the way. 1-2 now. Well, that pitch isn't going to light up the radar gun, but it's been effective.
Well, it doesn't have to. If you get that good movement and put it in the right spot, it's plenty good enough to do the job.
2 out with the man at first. 1-2. Swinging a ground ball to first. And that's a base hit.
Yeah, sometimes after 2 outs, you can let your guard down out there on the mound. But all of a sudden, back-to-back hits have given him a bit of a wake-up call here.
J.D. Martinez will stand in trying to make it 3 straight 2-out hits as he's got a runner in scoring position at second with still 2 away. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0.
It doesn't take a trained eye to tell you. He's starting to wear down a bit out there on the mound.
Not close. It's 2-0.
And now at the plate with a 2-0 count, it's not just, hey, this has to be a strike. You've got to look for one pitch in one location and then let it rip.
Short lead from second, now the pitch. Outside and low, 3-0. The alarm bells are ringing now.
They're getting louder and louder, too.
And here's a swing and a ball lifted in the air into fairly deep center field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Tigers strand a pair. They're down 5-1. Back here now at Comerica Park in Detroit. Twins on top in this one as we take a look now at our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Marco Scutaro will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Slider, but that's low as it's dug out by the catcher there. Here's the 1-0. First two pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Well, one of the real strengths of his game is that he's not going to go after a whole lot of bad pitches out of the strike zone. So he's a guy that's going to make you earn it by only swinging at strikes.
Fouled back. Here's the 2-1 now to Scutaro. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground is short. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
First baseman number 7, Joe Mauer.
Joe Mauer will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. Ball 1.
No, outside.
Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. Seventh inning here in a 5-1 ball game. And this is heading for the seats and out of play to the left. Here's another 2-2. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. Number 61 waits on deck. Now a ball hit hard towards the hole, and he'll reach to knock this ball down. And he knows the speed heading down the line, so he won't even risk the throw, and that should go down as an infield single.
Now batting, number 61.
Bruce Rondon will come on and pitch here with one gone in the top of the 7th.
Number 43, Bruce Rondon.
Number 61 will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and one away. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. And a dive, but he's back in there. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. Into a slide as he makes a great basket catch.
Now the question is, did he get the glove under the ball? Let's ask show motion. And it looks like it did to me. It's pretty close, but I think that's a good catch.
Torrey Hunter will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. First pitch is a circle change for a called strike one. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. The 1-1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Now a ball lined hard toward right center. Martinez is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Twins wind up stranding one. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Tim Stauffer will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th.
Tim Stauffer.
Ian Kinsler will step in now to lead off the home half of the 7th.
Leading off for the Tigers, number 5, second baseman, Ian Kinsler.
There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball, 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
That might have been his best swing of the night there. He was right on it.
Fastball called strike, 1-2.
Nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at-bat. He could go just about anywhere from here.
And he goes the other way with a fastball as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Number 70 is there, and he has it for the out.
This little 4-game run they've been on, it's been a good one. But unless things change in a hurry, it's looking like that win streak's going to end right here.
Nick Castellanos will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game. Watches a fastball right there for strike one.
Oh, come on. Here we go.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Now some action out in the Minnesota pen as it looks like both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. And quick wrists here as this is yanked down the third base line. But a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Now a swing and another fly ball here as things are getting busy out there in Central. Number 70 is there, and he'll bring this one in.
The catcher, number 13,
Alex Avila will stand in 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Chased after that one, and it's 0-1. One good fastball deserves another as he jumps ahead 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Pitch on its way to Avila. Here's a ball hit foul down the third base line, so they'll try it again. Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2. One-two pitch is swung on and lifted in the air out to center field. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They're down here 5-1. Vargas will get us going now in the top half of the 8th.
For Minnesota, the designated hitter, number 19.
First pitch on the way. Hard hit towards center. But this is unfortunately right at him in center field as he takes it in for the first out. A good performance thus far by the visiting Twins, and they lead it here in the 8th as you get a look at our line scored at this point. Danny Santana will be the batter. He reached on an error and later scored his last time. Now here's the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
And that fastball of his definitely catches your attention. I mean, especially when it's on the inner half.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Now a swing, but not much behind it as this is lifted into shallow center. And this is taken in easily, and just like that, 2 are gone to start the 8th inning.
And this is all about taking charge out there. That's the center fielder's ball if he can get there. So he calls everybody off, and he makes the play easily.
Brian Dozier will get another shot now, 2 for 3 in the game. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. He's thrown a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball, 1-1. And they'll try to go away with this one, but it misses as well, and it's to 2-1 now. The 2-1 pitch is a slider taken for a called strike 2.
And when he's got that slider working the way he wants it, it can be such a weapon for him.
Five-1 our score as we play the 8th. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
He showed him that slider running away 2 times in a row. Now might be a good time to call on that two-seamer running in.
And this one will be foul back in among the fans. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Well, he's going to find that hitters in the big leagues are much more patient than they were down at AAA. A strikeout in the minors turns into a walk at this level.
Kurt Suzuki will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk.
Nothing to worry about here. We got him.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. And that's waved at and missed, 1-1.
And this is part of the reason why he's staring a hat trick right in the face. He just hasn't been able to recognize these pitches that are well out of the zone.
And there he goes towards second. The pitch, a fastball off his glove, and it bounds away. And he'll be in there at second without a throw, in fact. And he misses badly with a fastball here, and it's 3-1 now.
Boy, what a nice job so far of working himself into a hitter's count. Now he can go to work on maybe picking up that 2-out RBI out of the 9-hole.
And this is on the ground to third. And the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Minnesota leads this one 5-1. Rajai Davis will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8.
Center fielder, Rajai Davis.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. This man out for his 2nd inning of work. Did a nice job getting him 1, 2, 3 last time around.
Yeah, but that was against the 7, 8, 9 guys. Things may be a little more difficult here now that he has to face the top 3 in the lineup.
Here we go.
This for Scudero at second. And a throw on by Scudero's in time for out number 1.
The shortstop, number 1, Jose Iglesias.
Jose Iglesias will dig in. He lined out hard in his last time around. Now the first pitch. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Credit where credit's due. This guy's done a good job out of the bullpen.
No question. He's been able to hold that lead, and these guys really haven't threatened him at all.
And he gets under this one and, in fact, breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
The key here as a first baseman, you've got to be able to stay focused on the baseball, which is easy for me to say. I don't have half a bat heading my way, but that's a nice job down there to take this one in.
Miguel Cabrera will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
Now a swing and a fly ball hit fairly well out to deep center field. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Down in order go the Tigers. They're down 5-1. Tom Gorzelani will come on now to start the ninth inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the ninth. Number 70 will get us started as they look for a little insurance here in the top of the ninth.
Number 70.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And here's his fastball for a called strike 1, and he's hitting an even 90 on the gun.
Yeah, that first fastball took off on him a little bit. This is a much better spot.
Outside, 2-1. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. And here's a ball hit in the air. And the leadoff man retired here to kick off the ninth.
This ball is not hit all that hard, but still, that's a nice job of ranging back onto the outfield grass to take it in.
Marco Scutaro will dig in. He homered back in inning number 3.
Hot dog. Get the hot dog.
Now here's the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Yeah, your instincts tell you that it's going to be outside, but he has such great movement that it comes back to catch the corner.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Fastball hit on the ground to short. On to first, and Gorzelani's really settling in here. 2 away.
First baseman number 7, Joe Mauer.
Joe Mauer will get another crack. 1 for 3 thus far. Here's the first offering. And this is swung on and bounced up the center of the diamond. And that's off his leg on the mound. But the recovery throw will be in time to first. A good job that time of not giving up on the play, and the inning is over. Victor Martinez will stand in to lead off the inning. Middle third of the lineup, 4, 5, and 6 as they try to get something going.
This whole lineup's been pretty quiet all game long. Just the 1 run. That's it.
And he takes ball 1. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Pitch, a fastball inside, and he's struggling here. It's 3-0.
Don't want to lose the leadoff hitter here. Not when you got this guy on deck.
Here it comes, the 3-0. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
At this point, base runners are what you need, so swinging at a 3-0 pitch and making it out really doesn't help the cause at all.
Yoenis Cespedes will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs.
Hey, everybody hungry out there?
And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Real good lateral movement on that two-seam fastball. That pitch is money for him when it's moving like that. So just keep on throwing it.
Swing and a line drive to left. Santana is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. 2 gone here in the 9th.
Not an easy play out there. You hear that phrase, make sure your first step is back. But he might have got fooled there just a little bit because this is a big swing, but just a little looper. He manages to charge straight in and make the play.
J.D. Martinez will stand in as their last chance now. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
These guys would like to at least get someone on base here in this bottom of the 9th. Got to make them sweat a little.
Come on!
Now a ball hit hard but foul as this one forces the third base coach to dance out of danger. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, what a nice job to come in here and finish this one off. And with that, he picks up career save number 1. So nice going.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, not the longest outing he'll ever have. He only made it 6 full innings, but he definitely brought his good stuff to the ballpark, and he winds up helping his guys get out of here with a victory.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com. The Twins are victorious in this one, 5-1. Good night from Detroit.
Final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Twins, 5 runs, 8 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. For the Tigers, 1 run, 4 hits, 2 errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 46 minutes. A reminder that for travel through downtown Detroit, pick up the People Mover train outside the stadium at the Grand Circus Park Station, located just beyond the right field gate on Witherell Avenue.